Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. happy Monday. Let's see. Let's see who we got over here today. Let's see. We got LB Sharp. Good morning, sir. Larry Galt's in the house. Yeah. Looks like it might swing this way. We'll see. Hope it's not like Irma was. I don't care if it rains. We're supposed to have rain uh, starting tomorrow through the rest of the week, I think. But yeah, I don't want none of that Irma type stuff. Troy Pritchard's in the house. Happy Monday, Troy. Big D's in the house. How you doing, Dave? Let's see. Paul Stewart's here. Good morning. How are you, sir? Doug says, good morning from the Career Center. Power tool presentations from year 2 students to year 1. Hot diggity. It sounds like a good time. Kevin Ells is watching this morning. How you doing, Kevin? Stephen Toronto says, good morning from the bullseye. Yeah, it's not looking real good there, Stephen. I watched a little this morning, and man, it looks like it's going to gain some strength and stuff. So stay safe down there, buddy. Earl Walker's here. Good morning, sir. Jesse from JJ Woodshop. Clyde Labonte CNC. How you doing, Clyde? You see Clyde's video, him putting that chamfer on that thing? That was pretty cool. Well done, my friend. Mark Lindsay CNC. Let's see what he says here. Looking at a high of 74 and more smoke. Visibility is up to 3/4 mile. It was a 1/4 mile yesterday. Man. Are you having trouble, just trying to breathe if you go outside? I imagine you got to wear something some kind of mask or respirator or something to even deal with that. Stay safe out there, Mark. I saw some pictures on TV this morning of, I think it was Phoenix, Oregon. I don't know if that's anywhere near you, Mark, but man, it was just totally devastated. Just wiped down to nothing. So, good morning, Janet. How are you this morning? Good to see you. And your little avatar. Wild Bill Larson's in the house. There we go. Awesome Wood Things. Mr. Matt Haas. How you doing, Matt? Dave Mack. Jackson and I enjoying 68 degrees. 81 for house and thunderstorms here. Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain all the rest of the week, and I really don't want to cut grass, but I think I'm going to drag out the tractor and go ahead and do it this morning, because I probably won't get a chance to do it the whole rest of the week. There's my favorite solar guy right there. How you doing, Ryan? Gary Hammett's in the house. How you doing, Gary? Good to see you. Doc Whitaker. Good to see you, Doc. Good morning to you. Jim Sinicola. And Hitch Hamilton from stormy Southwest Florida. Yeah. It's, I tell you, 2020, what can you say? David Matthews is here this morning. How are you, David? Good to see you. Mark says, yep, it's bad. We're in the house. You can go outside, but only for a minute or two. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Looks like I'm about caught up here. Here's Don. Good morning. 54 and smoke to 64 and smoked. Victoria, yes, you definitely feel it. Yeah. Okay. Mark says Phoenix is about 20 miles to the south Oh, okay. That was the pictures you showed. That was Phoenix. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I caught the very first of it. I caught I don't know, about the from the middle-ish on, I think. I'll have to go back and check that out. All right. So welcome everybody. Again, not a whole lot of exciting things to talk about. I watched a little weather and it's I tell you, some of this whole stuff is just pretty depressing when you think about it. Fires and storms and plagues and all this kind of stuff. Just wonder what's coming next for October. Pretty crazy. Mark says 600 plus homes and 100 plus businesses destroyed. Yeah, they showed on the news today. They showed an area of Phoenix, Oregon, and they had a drone up in the sky, so you got the big overhead look. And I mean, there was nothing, just a few a few metal beams and stuff sticking up, and that was it. It's they had I guess it was a sheriff. I'm guessing, and he had a dog, probably a cadaver sniffing dog out there running through the area to see if they could find anything. But just terrible looking stuff out there. Good morning, Bart Bixel. He's here this morning. Good to see you. Mark says he's still betting on Godzilla by Christmas. Could be. Could very well be. Yeah, and they blame the fires on climate change. Yeah. I don't know. It's I don't think any of that's ever going to change. And that's my stupid. Can y'all hear that? My I don't know what's got into my security system lately, but it beeps. It used to do that once a week. It would do it on Sunday at midnight. But just now I looked over and it was doing a system initializing. And then it comes up and it beeps. And now it's got the login screen on it. It used to not ever do that except one. It would beep on Sunday to let me know that it's redoing its thing, because that's the way it was set up. So I'm going to have to get in there and check the settings on it, I guess. Hey, guess what? Dave's live on the coffee sessions. Maybe I'll go check him out. Man, I got my... I'm going to start fiddling around with the Masso. You might can see it. Let's see. If I lean this way, it's right. I can never point right. It's right there. Back there on that little table. Thought I'd kind of clean the cobwebs out of it, because I haven't used it. I knew I hadn't used it in a while. And apparently it's been almost 3 years, I guess. I can't believe how fast time goes by. But anyway, I got it out and I hooked it up to that monitor back there. With the Masso, you have, you don't use a computer. It's just a, you just hook a monitor and a keyboard and stuff like that up to it. And I looked, because every time Masso sends me an update, since I wasn't currently using that system, I would just grab that email and shove it over in a folder. So I went back and I thought, okay, well, I don't know if I can. And if anybody out there's got a Masso, let me know. But I don't know if you can just grab the latest update and that puts everything in there, or if I have to go back and add at them as they came. But I thought, well, just so I won't take any chances, I'll add them, in the order that they were sent to me instead of skipping around. And I started doing that, and it was working fine. Then all of a sudden, I got an error saying the battery backup was failing. And so when I took the cover off and looked, there's one of those little round CR2032 watch type batteries. So I'm stopped in my tracks. But I got a couple of those coming from Amazon, of course. Be here tomorrow. So going to take my truck tomorrow and get some new tires put on that thing. I ordered some online, and they didn't have them in stock, but they had them where you could order them and then they'd get them from the warehouse or whatever. So I did that. They called me day before yesterday, I guess. And said, hey, your tires are in and we'll set up appointments. So I'm going tomorrow to get some new tires put on there. And hopefully, once they do that and balance them and everything, I'll take it out and get it up to speed and see if that shimmy goes away. And then if it's still there, then I'll have somebody check that out. And let's see, what else exciting can I tell you about? Well, I think I'm going to order groceries today from Publix, have them delivered. So yeah, a lot of big things going on around here. Doug says my system has the virus. It might. I don't know. It's just started acting weird all of a sudden. And then again, the other thing too, I told you all about that one camera that kept acting like it was going out. It worked fine when it was in night vision. In fact, it's stuck in night vision right now. I just now noticed that. All the rest of them have flipped over to the daytime stuff, and it's in night vision for some reason. But then it cleared it. So I don't know what's going on with this. It's a cheap Harbor Freight thing. It was one of those deals where I got, how you get the emails from Harbor Freight like daily. And it was one of those things where when I went to delete the email, I'm like, ooh, this looks pretty. They had it on sale and all that stuff. So I got it, and then it sat around in the box for probably a year or so before I ever connected it up. Yeah, it's weird. Now that one camera is stuck in I guess that's the night vision mode because it's black and white. It's not pretty color like all the other ones. So, anywho, Mike says mine does that if there's a brief power outage or surge. Okay. Yeah, it's already done, Hitch. I did that the other day, but thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I went ahead and got that over with the other day. I'm like, yeah. So that dirty deed is done. Yeah, tell them to check the ball joints. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm taking it to Discount Tire because that's where I bought tires in the past, and I don't know how much of a shop they are. I don't know if I think they're pretty much just a tire thing. I don't think they do other repairs, but I will take it to my oil change place because they have the guy he's got like a building behind the Castrol quick change place. It's the same guy, him and his son own all of that. So they do that, and they do pretty much any kind of repair in the other part. They do the little stuff in the quick change place. But Janet says, could someone have hacked your system like they do the baby monitors? I don't know. I don't know why anybody would want to hack and look at me. Don't know why they'd want to do that. Yeah, there you go, Bill. Things are not good in this world. Might be a good time to consider a relationship with Jesus Christ. Just saying. Yeah, you're right about that. Bart says, I always have an alignment done when I put new tires on my rigs. They're usually out of alignment. Yeah. Well, I know even with all the stuff it does, going down the road, it doesn't track. You don't feel it pulling to one side or another. It tracks right down the road. So um, I'm thinking it's more of a balancing thing, or some folks said, maybe one of those belts in it got messed up or something. I don't know, but it's because it's fine, except in a certain range of speed. So. Gary says, all they do to check him is wiggle tire to check for play. Okay. Well, I'm sure they'll notice that. I'll tell them, but I'm sure I would think they would notice as they're putting on the tire if anything wiggled that wasn't supposed to. But yeah, I'm going to get some new tires for the truck. And I about decided I'm going to, because I'm probably going to keep that old Explorer anyway. It still runs great. I mean, the thing's 20 years old, and I don't drive it much. But when I do drive it, it runs fine. Well, I'll probably maybe fix a few of the little things that's wrong with that, just because I don't want to buy a new car or a new used car. Yeah. But anyway, and the tires aren't really that terribly bad as far as price, I guess. I think the whole thing was it was about a little over $750, between $750 and $800 for the 4 tires, getting them mounted, balanced, and all that. So, and it's the same tires that's been on there for 12 years. So, probably time. There's Carrie Rick Van Every. How are you, Carrie? Or Rick? Whoever you are. I suspect it's Carrie. Good to see you. Can y'all hear Jack breathing? He's breathing heavy. He's right down here. Oh, yesterday was Rocky's birthday. I told you he turned 14 yesterday, which, depending on how you calculate dogs' ages, I think that's about 98 or something. If you use that standard 7-year thing. But he had a pretty good day. We didn't do a whole lot. Sat outside a little bit. It was kind of cool. There's a nice breeze. And it was funny because we were sitting, or I was sitting, they were sitting out in the yard, but I was sitting on that bench thing out there in the front. That's my little thinking spot where I just sit out there and contemplate all kinds of things. But look, it's where I can look straight down the street. Uh, but anyway, we're sitting out there and it was nice and peaceful, a little breeze blowing, and all of a sudden you hear crack, and I look up, and in my backyard I have huge trees. I mean, those suckers are 60, 70, 80 feet tall. And all of a sudden I heard a big crack, and I saw something move to the top of that tree, and I thought, oh my gosh, what the heck was that? And I didn't hear any clanging of metal, so I could tell that it missed my shop and my storage building, which are surrounded by super tall trees. They'll all get smashed one day. But so anyway, then the dogs got to barking and raising Cain and stuff. So we went, walked around there, and just a big old limb that was probably 50 feet up in the air. And it still had leaves and stuff on it. So I don't know what made it break off, but it broke and fell to the ground, and about 20 feet behind my shop. So Hitch says I should replace tires after 6 years. On 6 years, Hitch, my tires would probably have maybe 12,000 miles on them. I don't know. Do they have an expiration date on tires? If they do, I probably go way past it. I need tires bad on the Explorer too, but I'm just going to get them on the truck for now. And I've got to get, there's no need for me to put tires on the Explorer until I get the struts and shocks and all that stuff replaced, because those are shot, I think, on there. It still runs good, but man, it doesn't ride. It used to ride so smooth. Now it rides like a truck, pretty much. But yeah, Larry says 14 is rare for a big dog. Don't I know it? Don't I know it? I'm not sure how much longer he'll be around with me. I'm hoping a long time, but you just don't know. He's really slowed down, and has trouble getting up and down the steps. And everywhere you come in my house, whether you come in the front door, whether you go through the garage and come in that door, or if you come in the back, there's steps every way. There's at least 3 steps coming into the front door, 3 steps coming through the garage, and a whole bunch of steps going out the other way, because my deck is up, because my yard kind of goes down. So there's like 5 or 6 steps, then you got a landing, and then another 5 or 6 steps. So I try to let him go out front all the time now, just because that's the easiest way for him to get up and down. He can still do it, but he has a little trouble sometimes. Yeah. I've heard that they don't have a very, very long lifespan. And that's the way it is with a lot of big dogs. They get the what they call it, hip dysplasia, and arthritis and everything. I mean, Rocky, I don't know if you can hear it when he comes in here, but he literally, every step he takes, you hear cracking, like his old bones and joints just sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies everywhere he goes. Well, it looks like Mr. Clemens is going to bug out on us already. He's got stuff to do. Got to mow a couple clients and finish painting. All right, Big D. Have an awesome Monday. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. And with that, I should probably get off too so I can go drag my tractor out and cut that grass. But yeah, thank you, Stephen. I'll pass it on to Rocky. He's not in here. He's probably in the other room on the sofa. He can still get up there too. He's figured out a different way. He used to just jump up there really easy, and then he started having some trouble. He'd try to jump and he wouldn't make it, and I'd have to go help him up there. But now he's figured out a different way. He's figured out he's got to really, when he puts his front legs on there, he's got to really push off because his back legs don't work that great. But he gets up there. So. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I know my timer hadn't gone off, but since Big D's leaving, I might as well get with it and get busy because I got to go cut my grass. Because if I don't cut it today, it's going to rain the rest of the week, and then it'll be knee high by the time I get to cut it. So anyway, everybody have an awesome Monday, and we will see y'all tomorrow.